Hi everyone and welcome back. This is another bonus video that I thought I'd throw in because it was important. And this is how to ask for recommendations on LinkedIn, which unfortunately not enough people do enough of because I don't think that they know how to. So I thought one of the most important steps after you've created a profile, joined the groups, started to connect with people, is then once you've started to deal with people and serve them with it as if they're clients or if they're business, like if they're working in business with you or if they're customers, is to ask them to recommend you if they've got a profile, that is. So what I'm going to do is show you a template that I use, and then I'm going to show you how to actually do it. So let's get started. I'm going to show you firstly this here, and this is the template. This is the last email that I sent out, which works really, really well. So if we were to think about the clients that we've dealt with in the last, say, 14 days, you would get their email address and write something similar to this. So say, "Dear John, thanks for your feedback," or "Thanks for your feedback on the recent purchases of our products or services," whatever, you tweak it towards whatever you did. It's great news that you're going on to the next step. So basically, what you're saying is the product that you or the service that you delivered helped them overcome the challenge or the problem that they were facing and help them meet their organisational goals or personal goals. If you don't mind, I was wondering if you could give me a recommendation on LinkedIn. They say that you've got to ask for these recommendations, otherwise you'll never get any. So I hope you can help me out. I'd really appreciate it. Here are the 3 steps to take. And this is what you're doing, because so many people don't know how to use LinkedIn. Like if you're not sure on how to use LinkedIn, you're probably in the majority. There's only about, I reckon, 5% that even know what LinkedIn is, and only 1% who know how to use it really, really well. So it's really good to spell it out and make it really easy for people to do this, because if they do this, it's making your presence, your online presence, really rock solid. You can say on your LinkedIn profile what your strengths are, and you can say what you're good at, and you can say that you've got all of these testimonials, but are they real? Getting recommendations on LinkedIn makes them real. It authenticates it, and it's worth it. Like, it's basically worth a piece of gold. So you make it easy for them to do it. So you go, here are the 3 steps, and then you go log into the LinkedIn, go to contacts, go through your list, find me, and click on recommend. Then you have to, like, these LinkedIn profile recommendations that are basically 1 word or 2 words or 3 words aren't strong. The best recommendations or the best references you can possibly get is this. You briefly state how you know, or how that person will know you, and what the end result was at the end of your products or your services, or whatever you did with them, how it helped them. So that involves perhaps telling a story, so they can basically briefly outline maybe how they met you, what the challenge was that they needed you to work with, and then how your product or service resulted in them having a positive outcome. And then what you do after they've created your recommendation, they will email it to you, and this is protocol. So they'll email it to you, you can have a look at it, and then you accept it. And that's pretty much how it goes. So let's go through. I'm going to have a look on my ones. I'll say view profile, and you can basically, I'll show you that email that I just showed you, the template, is very similar to one that I've sent out. So I've only really started to do this, concentrated on it for the last couple of weeks or months. Like, I know that it's really important, but because we get such huge word of mouth, I haven't been paying a huge attention to it, but I just know that it's this easy. So I want to share with you everything that I've learnt so far. So I've only got 5 people, and like I've asked one or two people to actually do it. The other people volunteered, and it was really surprised that they did it. But what I found out recently is that you have to really ask people to do it. So, how do you get... How you do it is you will, just to have a look at people's recommendations, you'll go down to the actual experience section, and then you can see, like for example here, you can see people will recommend you for the particular job. So I do online branding, I do like LinkedIn profiles, and I help business owners with their online presence so that they attract more customers through their websites, through their LinkedIn profiles. And this guy who's got this business recommended me, and you can see that this is for the profile creator, or the creating a LinkedIn profile. This is for the resume writing services, and online products that I've been producing, career coaching. These people have I've assisted with their career. So there you go. So you can basically see basically the better the quality, the quality matters. So the longer it is, the better it is. When you're creating a recommendation for others, you're going to be asked to choose the top qualities out of a list of about 10, and then you can basically choose the best categories that would describe that person. So yeah, there you go. I hope that's helped, and I would suggest that you firstly recommend 3 or 4 people, which is quite easy to do. So if you want to go through your contacts list, you go to contacts, go to my connections, and then I'll just quickly show you how to recommend someone. Okay. So just say I'll recommend this lady because she's a coach. She's a really good, effective leadership coach. She brings out the best, and she's got some really great systems. If we were to click on her profile, Liz Blake, and I'll show you, look at that, 38 people have recommended Liz. So what you can do is you can follow the instructions that I've put out in the creator, in the LinkedIn creator, and go through. So lateral insights, if I wanted to recommend, I would say, yep, I want to recommend her because this is how I know that she's great, because it's through this particular role. So I'll recommend Liz's work. I have been a service provider, so you can choose whichever one you like if you've been a colleague or a client. And then you'll go through and you'll choose, okay, the category, we'll say coach, career coach, and you first hired her in 2011. I would say that she's an expert in her industry, she produces great results, and she has high integrity. And then I would write something along the lines of Liz works. Okay, so I'll say I would say something like maybe Liz assisted me with strategies to help my clients develop stronger and more effective leadership qualities. The system she uses and the tools that are available to her make her an exceptional coach. Okay, and I am grateful for her contribution. And then you'd press the send button, And so there you go. So that is a reference. That's how you do it. I would put 3 out there, and then with the Karma laws, then I would ask for 3 maybe in about 3 or 4 weeks' time. So I hope this has helped. It's Bonnie Power, and we'll speak to you soon.